How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of NerdCraft Minecraft. Got a catchy ring to it, but anyway, last episode we were mining and we completed this house. I have done a lot of things off camera. I started the wheat farm again, grew some more sugarcane over here, so I think we should be set on those. If we come down to the mine real quick, there's some things that I want to do. Okay, so I have chest room right here. So this one is going to be a giant chest room. I have to clear this out, and that's what we'll probably be doing today, is clearing that out and making the chest room, designing that. Down here I have the enchanting room and nether portal. I either want to put the enchanting room right here and put the nether portal right here, or put both of them in the same exact spot. So I figured that we will keep that house up there, and then we will just design these rooms, the chest room, and this hallway. I'll make this bigger. Haven't found out what I want to put up here yet. I might put like the wheat farms and stuff up here. I'm not 100% sure yet, or I'll put them outside. But I have done a lot of mining, a lot of mining. As you can see, we only had like those corridors maybe. I didn't have this cleared out, but I had all this cleared out. I got all this cleared out. Let's see if we run down here. Been getting a lot of things cleared out. I gotta get another shovel to clear all that, but I don't want to clear it with my fist. But we have done a lot of mining. Um, I've cleared out all this. This actually ended up being a giant, what do you call it? Mine shaft, ravine type thing with lava. Turned out pretty far, and I haven't explored all of it yet. I've just been mining around the lava because that's where you find the diamonds. And speaking of diamonds, if we run back up to the top up here, yeah, I know there's a lot of running back and forth. But if we run back up to the top here, let's see, let's just run. I want to redesign this hallway, make it bigger, put steps in here so I'm not hopping up and down the blocks and wasting hunger faster than I'm eating. So I will be doing that probably today. I have started smelting a lot of this cobblestone. This chest over here has all the stone, so I can turn to stone bricks because I love that stone brick look. I'm also going to get some oak wood, and basically it's going to be centered around oak wood, stone bricks, and deep slate if I can find. I haven't found any deep slate yet, but I like that darker feeling look to everything. Now, if we look up here, this is everything I've been mining. Everything I got. So I have almost a stack of diamonds. I got a stack and 15 of gold, a couple stacks of iron ingots. I've been using the crap out of coal, so I gotta go get more coal, more lapis. And as you see here too, I added 3 more chests. So these ones had like random. This was wood, and this was like random building blocks. Well, now we have. Oh, this is also random. Now we have cobblestone and cobblestone, and I have been smelting the ever living out of everything. So that's what we'll probably be doing today, is clearing out that chest room and building a chest room. So we will come down here and clear all this out. And now I also want to go into my Minecraft world, or my creative Minecraft world, to kind of figure the specs out. But we will see how that goes, and I want to see how everything's laid out and how long I want to be. I want to have enough. I eventually want to make it automatic, but for right now, I will just make it manual. So I have to run down there and place the stuff in by myself, but that's all right. I have everything. I'm also starting to gather materials for the wheat farm, so it can be automatic after it's all planted. I can just press a button and water should swoop down to clear everything out. I also started a little miniature potato farm right here, so those are growing perfectly. But yeah, we will do the chest room today, and because I am tired of not having chests and running out of room for things, and I hate placing things in barrels, but I do like the design of the barrels. So the barrels might stay in a design element of the chest room, but it just might not be the main component of putting my items in. So that's what I plan on doing today, is that chest room. So I will cut and we will go to our creative world to see how we can do things. Okay, so I'm back in my creative world. As you can see, these are going to be the build palette for it. This is what I'm going to be using for the entire chest room. I have a pretty good design laid in my head. I will build it, a little bit of it, probably build about half of it on the creative world just to see if it'll flow. And remember, this will be underground, so I'll see if it can flow. I'll see if it works the way I want it to work. And yeah. So we got the polished diorite stairs. We got the polished diorite. We got the andesite, polished andesite. We have the spruce and the spruce planks and spruce logs. So we got the stairs, planks, and log of the spruce. These are the stone brick stairs. We'll also try to find some vines and make mossy oak, or the mossy stone bricks. Regular stone bricks I already have a lot of. Let's see. The dark oak, I love the dark oak. I like this kind of building palette, so a lot of my builds will be around these type of materials. Every once in a while, I'll change it up to depending on like what I'm doing. Like for the redstone, I will find blocks that are red in texture and color, and then I have a pretty good idea for the redstone thing, for the redstone store. So I like these kind of building palettes right here. So we'll see how that goes. And all right, let's start trying to build and see what happens. Okay, so I've done some designing. I think the front is going to look like this. So when the stairs, or the stairs entrance to the mine, comes down, it'll be back a little, probably 2 blocks. So I think right here is where the entrance to the mine will be, just to show y'all a little thing. I think if we do this, oh, I think if we build like a little pathway right here, so you go down, you can either come up right here and go into the chest room. Now I've done 2 designs inside the chest room. Of course, each one of these will have a item frame on the chest like that, and so forth. Or if I get like for cobblestone and different things like that, I might just put it right. So say this one was cobblestone, I might just put it right there for cobblestone because I'll get a lot of that. For the bigger blocks, I'll probably end up doing that. But for the smaller blocks that I won't have a lot of, they will probably go on the chests themselves. And then if I need a lot of, like if I have a lot of blocks but don't have enough for 4 chests, double chests full, then I will end up doing just like this. But for every other block, I will just put a item frame on the chest itself. Now on this side, I done 3 different types of design. So this is with the spruce, this is with the dark, and that's with the oak. And for these ones, I was thinking about just altering the item frame so it's easily clickable into the chest, this is what I'll probably end up doing on this side. So like it'll be over there, so boom, boom, boom. And then these will all be opposite corners. So, or I could just make them like this, so they all face each other. And then for that one, I will do the opposite. For this one, I will do the opposite, so that one will go like that. Ooh, there. So I could either do that. Actually, this is probably the design I will be going with. So then if I have a lot of cobblestone, I can just do this and put cobblestone, and I know all 3 of these could be cobblestone. Or I could either put them on chest, or I could put them down the sides. So that one will represent that. This one will represent that. And this one will represent what's in these chests. So that's even easier to click. Oh, stupid slimes. Okay, and then also I want to make a viewing platform up here, right? So in case we have any important items, this will wrap all the way around. And I'll probably just go straight into this thing, not in and then out. Or I could make, like for this one, I can make corners so that it will end up going this way. But I would probably make everything go straight out that way instead of going in and turning around a bunch of times and getting lost. I will put like items with like items. I will put like items with like items. So in that case, in case I do need anything that's clear over here, that's the only thing I'm worried about is because your storage is supposed to be efficient, easily findable, so that would be under the efficient category. So like in case cobblestone's right here, I don't need um, like sand clear over here on this side. I need it all by each other. So cobblestone, it'd be stone and sand. So this will probably go on for a while, but that's what I'll probably end up doing. And then the ceiling will have an arc to it, so they'll have a walkway, and then probably right a so I'll have a 2 block walkway, and then right about here there will be an arch, just a standard little arch that goes all the way up, and that'll be the roof. Now with the roof, I want to put some blocks, like polished diorite will probably end up going on the ground. Let's see how this looks real quick. But I'll probably put the polished diorite on the ground itself with like an outline of the andesite. So the andesite will go like this. So that'll be like the outline of the entire thing, and then the entire floor will be polished or with this polished diorite. So it'll look like that kind of. With the roof, I want to get some of this either if I could find deep slate, because I have not found it yet. If I could find some of this, and then I will probably put it um, like every other one, so it'll have like a straight line. Probably about okay, but anyway, I will have like a line going like that. So if we look up, it'll have that line going across. Probably alternate it with different things. Maybe I'll put or if I could skip this one and do like the polished diorite. It'll have like that black and white texture to it. Or I could even take the logs and make them go across like that. Almost like rafters, I guess. Now I could either do that with the dark, or I could do that with the oak. I'll probably do that with the oak because it's a little lighter. Because that'll be, I think, way too dark. And then I will have some of the, probably do like 2 layers of that. And then, I don't know, it'll all come into better perspective once it's all completed and everything's actually done. So let's hop back over to our Minecraft server, or the NerdCraft server, and start digging away. Okay, so I have to say one more thing. I forgot to map everything out, and it'll kind of help me along with the building process so I don't lose my train of thought as I keep going and digging and dig way too far or dig too much. But anyway, so from stair to the back wall is going to be 10 blocks. So that's 10 blocks, that's 10 blocks. The stair to stair is only going to be 4 blocks. So that'd be 24 in total length. So we will go 24 probably by, I want to say probably 30 or 40. Once I start digging, I will realize that that is way too small going backwise. And it probably won't, it'll probably stay around 30, 40 blocks because I want to make this thing kind of nice and massive. Not really massive, but I guess kind of massive at the same time. So the height right here is only going to be 5 blocks in total height. I spelled height wrong, but that's alright. So that'll only be 5 blocks from what you're looking at. So when you're going down, you only see this hole, and that's pretty much it. And you might see remainder of that side. I don't know. We'll once we get into it, we'll dig and place everything. So right here, this is going to be a walkway I'm going to have up here. So right here, I'm probably start the wall at 4 or 5 blocks high, and then I will start doing the arch to the other side. So it has like an arch effect going from one side to the other side, and that'll probably be 5 blocks in total length. Probably go up to right about here, and then it'll be a straight ceiling, and then I'll have another arch. Once I get in there, I'll start figuring out how the arches need to work and how high everything needs to be to make it just look just right. I will have to design some torch ideas, so I'll probably have like chain hanging from the ceiling with torches all along the up, or I'll have redstone lamps. I don't know, but once we get in there, we'll probably start screwing around with it and working once we start building. But anyway, let's hop back to the NerdCraft server and start digging away. I'll see you over there. Okay, so we are back over here at the NerdCraft server. As you can see, this is the staircase. I will probably start that entranceway right about here, right where that sign's at actually. That's probably good enough, and I'll clear all of this out so you can kind of see the entrance to it. It'll look like a hole in the wall. I have a picture in my head, I just can't explain it good enough for you guys to see it. But in that case, let's start digging. So I need 24 blocks. So from here, it'll be 24 in total. So let's just start digging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But anyway, I want to do this chest room because I am tired of running back up to the top and getting more materials. And since we just started, we will gathering more materials. Probably next episode we will be exploring a little bit. So we'll go over to the shopping district and just around this island and see what kind of things has to offer. See what's around us, see what we can use, and I'll be needing a little bit more materials before I actually finish this thing. But of course, it's all in the matter of time. I also want to see if anybody has an enchantment table so I can get a diamond pickaxe and probably enchant this thing. As you can see, I have 40 levels. I've been mining a lot. When I mine a lot, I meant a lot. It was probably 2 or 3 days worth of straight mining that I have been doing, and probably for 2 or 3 hours at a time, maybe a little bit longer. It all depends. I don't like recording when the little child is up or when the baby's up, because she kind of gets fussy. She's almost 2, so she gets a little bit fussy when things don't go her way. So you can kind of hear it in the recordings of her crying. And I think the last episode I heard there was like a tiny baby cry, which I don't like doing. I want to keep it straight to Minecraft, and so you don't have to listen to her cry. But she's all good. I almost said puppy there because we are in getting a puppy. Let's see, what is today? The 31st. So we will be getting a puppy next month on the 24th. It's a little German Shepherd healer mix, and me and my wife are both excited. But we have another puppy. I guess he's not really a puppy, but he's he's getting pretty old. He's a German Shepherd Husky mix. And I tell you what, since it's been so hot in Missouri, he's been shedding non-stop. It's quite ridiculous, actually. We'll wake up with dog hair all in our hair and everything. It's so, no matter how many times that we sweep and clean the house and vacuum, he's always, it didn't even look like we vacuumed because he's always shedding. It's just that time of the year where it's really, really hot. Let's see, it was 97 out yesterday. I think today is 93. It's calling for storms, so it might cool it off, hopefully, here soon. I am not a heat type of person. I like that mixture where if it was a plain 70 degrees like fall time, it'd be nice. And of course, I work outside all the time, so when I come home, I don't feel like doing absolutely anything because I've been working outside all day in the heat and everything else. But it's getting better. It's July, about to hit August, so it'll start cooling down here soon, and then snow will hit and everything else. October is a busy time frame for us because that's when we start snow and ice removal. And then we're actually going to Disney in October, about the first week of October, so I will be gone for that. I'm excited for Disney. We go to Disney almost every year, and ever since I was a kid, ever since I was in middle school, me and my parents took me and my brother. We always went to Disney World at least once a year. We either did Disney or we did the cruise. If you've never been on a cruise, I would say go because they are amazing. Like you don't even realize you're on a cruise because those ships are so big and they're designed to do that. But you don't really realize you're on a boat until you go out on the top floor and actually see the ocean pass by. But Disney has their own little island, so they stop by it any chance they go. If you go over to the Mediterranean and take Disney with them, they won't have one. Oh, they might have one. I don't know. But we went to all the smaller islands around Cuba, and we went to Saint Thomas, I believe it was called. There was another island called Saint something. I can't remember. I think it's Saint Martin. But those islands are beautiful, and during the you could go no matter what time, and it's always beautiful. It doesn't really get cold. Um, they're down south towards Cuba and Puerto Rico, and it's pretty nice to go visit those little smaller countries, I guess you want to call them, or islands. They're amazing. But we always been to we go to Florida like every year for Disney, so we're taking all of my family, which is me and my wife and my daughter, and then we will be taking my brother, his fiance, and their kids, and that's what we'll be going for a week and a half up in Florida. We're going to Disney and Orlando Studios, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you've never been to Disney, it's a blast. I'm kind of nervous for this whole COVID stuff because if you're like me, I hate wearing a mask. And being in the military, I always have to wear a mask um, on the installation going into buildings. Even if I'm vaccinated, you have to wear a mask. And, I hate those rules, but you got to apply to it so everybody else feels safe. And you just got to play your part, I guess. But I guess um, as of right now, you don't have to wear your mask in Disney. But I guess we will see how things turn around in October. Hopefully, it's gone, completely gone, because I hate wearing my mask outside. Sometimes when I'm at work, we have to wear it outside in the 90-degree heat, and it just makes me hot and miserable. And I absolutely hate that feeling. But hopefully, it's better once we go to Disney in October. I guess we will have to wait out and see. If you're, like I said, if Twitter is the main handle, I will post a bunch of pictures and different things like that on my Twitter, kind of following my journey. I think my wife is going to start vlogging too once we hit Disney. So she will have a YouTube channel going up as well about our trip and everything else. She's been talking about it, but I don't think she wants to, but I think she wants to at the same time. I don't know. She's kind of back and forth, and I think it'll be a fun time. I'm excited for Disney. I love Disney. Um, so every once in a while, you'll see a bunch of Disney stuff on Twitter, just me retweeting and whatnot. But our entire trip will be a blast. So let me get this dug out for you, and then I will be right back, so you guys don't have to watch me me mining with pickaxes and breaking them all the time. And it's probably some of y'all are probably losing your nerves about me mining with iron, but it's what we have for now. And until I get an enchantment on my pickaxe, and I can make pickaxe, but until I get enchantment on a diamond pickaxe, I won't be using it, just because I don't want to waste a diamond pickaxe. So once we get back to that, once we get an enchanted pickaxe, we'll start using that, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'll be right back. Let me dig this out a little bit, and if anything excitement comes, then I'll hit record button, see what any happens, any new developments. All right, so I'll be Okay, so the last clip got corrupted, but I was basically telling you that I am done digging it out. Probably took 2 or 3 hours to actually dig it out. I can only go about 4 blocks, probably even less than that, probably 3 or 4 blocks higher because the ground level is pretty much right there. The back wall of all that cobblestone right there is basically a river that runs around the house. It's on the backside of the house, but I ran right into a river, so I had to plug that up. But this is that replays mod I was um, talking about in the next clip. Uh, this replay mod is pretty cool. It allows me to do time lapses, slow mo, normal speed, anything like that. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to use it and things, but I like it. It'll be used a bunch of times in upcoming builds, and maybe I'll talk during the time lapses too. I don't know. But I do apologize about the glitching out of the walls. When you use this replay mod, you can move your camera around wherever you're at. So I still got to get used to how the camera reacts and where you want to put it. So that's why there's some glitching out of the walls. It's totally normal. There's no bug for it. It's just me trying to figure out how high or where I can go and what my parameters are. But I had to redesign this a little bit. The roof we'll talk about next episode because I did have to redesign that a little bit. I did that off camera in between editing this and episodes or whatever. But the roof will have to be a redesign because we only have like 3 or 4 blocks, like I said. But we'll talk about that next episode. But if you have any questions, just let me know and enjoy this time lapse for now. Okay, I think this is all I can do for now. I did run out of wood to finish the chest, so it takes a lot of wood, so I gotta finish that. This is a bit off-centered, but that's okay because that's how I wanted it, so that's okay. I like that canted kind of feel. And then there's a weird, I don't like my builds to be perfect, but it is what it is. Let's see, here's the walkway up here. I did finish the walkway up here to, it's a 3 wide. And then so I still have enough room if I want to extend or anything else. Um, but for now, all those chests will be perfectly fine. I still got to get the item frames to put to tell you what items and what item. I gotta make some. Let me do that now. Actually, make some half slabs for that. Here's my little secret entrance way, so I can get to the back still. But it works. I'm happy with it right now, and I just like that minimalistic build style. I like this cobblestone or this stone bricks and the wood and everything else. I still need to get. Let's see. I still need to get lanterns and stuff. I need to make this connect to this wall so you don't. Every time you walk in, you don't see this. I need to make this a little bit bigger. I need to make a ceiling design, which will be interesting in the block space we have because we really don't have a whole lot of block space because as soon as you break through that, that's pretty much the top layer or the top dirt layer. Actually, I'll show you up here that I already kind of, when I was trying to dig everything out, I dug right through the top layer of almost my house. It was almost the house, but I dug, let's see, where's it at? There it is. Yeah. So I dug absolutely straight up, did not mean to. Where is this villager at? Did he die? That's kind of weird. I guess, whatever. And if you could tell, I got Optifine, so I love the look of that. So we'll be adding more glass into everything think that's all we have time for today, so I will talk to you guys later. And next episode, we will finish these after I get more materials off camera, and I'll get more materials for y'all so we can finish this. We'll design a roof design in creative, and then next episode we will be exploring for about 30 minutes. Next episode, for about 20-30 minutes. Next episode. So in the meantime, thank you for stopping by again, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned to the next episode. All right. Thank you. Bye.